Welcome to Easy Spoken English. Are you ready to boost your English speaking skills in a fun and easy way? Whether you're a beginner or looking to practice your conversation skills, you've come to the right place. Here at Easy Spoken English, we break down everyday language into simple tips and practical examples so you can sound more natural and confident when speaking. Join our community of learners, and let's embark on this exciting journey together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest lessons. Let's get started. The Wise Old Man and the Curious Child. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and endless fields, there lived a curious little boy named Arjun. Arjun was always asking questions, full of wonder about the world around him. He asked his parents, his friends, and his teachers, but often found that the answers were not as satisfying as he hoped. Still, he never stopped seeking knowledge. One winter afternoon, as Arjun wandered through the village after finishing his schoolwork, he noticed an old man sitting quietly under a large oak tree. The man's hair was silver, his face wrinkled, with age, and his clothes were simple, yet neat. He seemed to be looking out at the horizon, lost in thought. Arjun had seen this man before, but had never spoken to him. The villagers often referred to him as the Wise One, and Arjun had heard many stories about him. Some said he had lived 1,000 lives and knew the secrets of the universe. Others said he could predict the future. Intrigued, Arjun approached the old man and sat beside him on the grass. "Hello," Arjun said, his voice full of curiosity. "Are you really as wise as they say you are?" The old man turned to him with a gentle smile, his eyes sparkling like stars. "Wisdom," he said slowly, "is not something you can just claim to possess. It's something you earn, something you grow into with time, patience, and understanding." Arjun looked puzzled. "But how do you become wise? What do you have to do?" The old man chuckled softly. "That is the question everyone asks at your age, Arjun. The answer, however, is not so simple. Wisdom is not about knowing everything. It's about knowing what really matters." Arjun leaned in closer, eager to understand. "But what matters? I want to know everything. I want to be as smart as possible." The old man nodded slowly. "It's good to be curious. But let me tell you a story. Many years ago, when I was your age, I was much like you. Always searching, always questioning. I wanted to know the answers to everything. So, I went to many places, met many people, and read countless books. I thought that if I knew enough, I would be wise. But I quickly realized something. All the knowledge in the world didn't give me peace. It didn't make me happy." Arjun frowned. "But how can that be? Doesn't knowing everything make you happy?" The old man shook his head. "No, my child. Knowledge alone doesn't bring happiness. Understanding, on the other hand, does. One day I met an old woman who lived alone in a small cottage by the river. She had no books, no grand possessions, yet she had something that I didn't. She had peace. She had joy. She was always smiling, always content. I asked her, 'What is your secret?' 'What did she say?" Arjun asked, leaning forward. The old man's eyes softened as he recalled the memory. "She said, 'I don't know everything, but I know what's important. I know how to listen, how to appreciate the small things, and how to love what I have.'" Arjun thought about this for a moment. "But isn't that still a kind of knowledge? Knowing what's important?" The old man smiled, his eyes twinkling. "Exactly, Arjun. Wisdom is not about knowing everything. It's about knowing what to focus on, what to hold dear, and what to let go of. It's about understanding yourself and the world around you, and knowing that sometimes the answers are simpler than we think." Arjun sat quietly, pondering the old man's words. After a while, he spoke again. "But I still want to know how to become wise. How do I get there?" The old man looked at him kindly. "You are already on the path, my dear boy. Curiosity is the first step. The next step is to listen more than you speak. Pay attention to the world around you and not just to the things you want to know. Ask questions, yes, but also learn how to observe, to listen with your heart, not just your mind." Arjun nodded thoughtfully. "So, wisdom isn't just about asking questions? It's also about listening?" "Yes," the old man said, "and it's about learning from your mistakes. You see, no one becomes wise by always being right. We learn more from our failures than our successes. Wisdom comes from understanding that life is full of challenges, and that's okay. It's how you respond to them that matters." Arjun was quiet for a moment, reflecting on this. "So, wisdom is about how you deal with things, how you handle life." The old man smiled again, his face lighting up with warmth. "Yes, exactly. It's not about avoiding the difficulties, but about growing through them. You will face many challenges in your life, Arjun, but each one is an opportunity to learn. The more you understand yourself, the more you will understand the world. And the more you understand the world, the wiser you will become." Arjun looked up at the sky, the sun beginning to dip below the horizon. He felt a new sense of clarity. The old man's words had planted a seed in his heart, and he knew it would grow in time. He wasn't sure how long it would take, but he felt hopeful. "Thank you," Arjun said finally, his voice filled with gratitude. "I think I understand now. I don't need to know everything. I just need to know what matters," the old man nodded. "You are wise beyond your years, Arjun. Just remember, wisdom is a journey, not a destination. Keep walking, keep learning, and always stay open to the world around you." As Arjun stood up to leave, he felt a sense of peace that he had never felt before. The questions still swirled in his mind, but he no longer felt the need to answer them all at once. He knew that, like the old man, he too could find wisdom in the simple moments of life. And so Arjun continued his journey with a heart full of questions and a mind open to the lessons that each day would bring. He learned that wisdom, like a river, flows gently but steadily, and that the more he embraced the journey, the wiser he would become. From that day on, Arjun visited the old man often, and their conversations continued. Sometimes the boy asked questions, and other times he simply listened. With each visit, he grew wiser, not because he knew everything, but because he understood what truly mattered. And so, in the quiet village, under the shade of the oak tree, a child and an old man shared their wisdom, one question and one answer at a time.